Hello, Internet, and welcome to Red Jenny, a Dragon Age Tale. Thanks for joining us this lovely Monday evening. We're back to play some more of the Dragon Age TTRPG, and we're so excited to have you here with us. We'll get to that in a second, but first, talk about everything else we got going on the channel this upcoming week. God damn it, I forgot to check beforehand. Is there anything going on Tuesday?
I don't believe so. No, I think I'll leave that
I
at
didn't
that.
think so, but okay. Just had to check. Always forget to do that until we go live. But we do a lot of shows here on this channel. What we are obviously, as many content creators do around this time of month, scheduling gets a bit because of the holidays. So we have had lots of shakeups, but I believe our next regularly scheduled live stream will be on Thursday of this week.
So help me, it better.
It will be returning with Van's game, Tales from Iron Country. Did I do it right?
Yeah,
I got it right.
you remembered.
Okay. To make sure we will be back. I play in that game and I just have such a hard time remembering the name of it. But we've also only had one session. Life found a way, so we will hopefully be returning with that, some more Bump in the Dark on Thursday, because I know everyone in that game is excited to play. So I'll have Van talk more about that, but otherwise you can catch the whole lineup of shows that we have on this channel. If you scroll down below our face, you're watching us live on Twitch, you can see everything we do, when we play it, what we play, who's there, and join us for that stuff. If you want to stay up to date on the aforementioned scheduling whoopsie doodles, you can join our Discord, and we post there when we're going to go on live, or when unfortunately we won't be going live. So come hang out with us in our Discord and chat and all that good stuff, and talk about Dragon Age, because we're hot on that Dragon Age SEO right now, like we were when this game first got going. It's hot. I'm expecting big numbers from this episode today. But yeah, we're very excited for that news. I think we're talking about it for stream. So if you want to chat about it in our comments here, please do. That's it. I'm done vamping and stalling for what is sure to be a epic blowout of a combat here today. Once again, when y'all do something stupid that I wasn't preparing for. I'm gonna go and let my players here talk about who they are, what they do on this channel, who they are playing tonight, starting as always with Van.
Hello, that's me. I'm Van. You can find me on the internets at Van But Wilder, pretty much wherever you can find people on the internet. I am on Blue Sky, I'm on Mastodon, but mostly I hang out in the GGK Discord and post random stuff, and I stream on Twitch several times a week. Sunday nights on twitch.tv/lbhackemup for I think one more session of the Alien RPG before we gather ourselves and get back to Dungeons and Dragons and season 3 of Playthings of the Gods. Very excited. And I play on this channel several times a week, and I also am running a couple of games right now, Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday mornings when everybody's back in town and we get back to it. It's been a couple weeks, but that should be coming back very shortly. And then a little mini series of Bump in the Dark that I'm running on Thursdays, which is a fun combination of Forged in the Dark, so like Blades in the Dark if you're familiar, and Monster of the Week, which if you watch anything on this channel, you should be extremely familiar with, based on for how long we have played it and all the one-shots we've done. But I'm not doing any of that today. Today, on Dragon Age Day, for Dragon Age, I am playing Venehn, who is the elven marksman of the party, and I'm narrow. My OG bit was too broad, so I'm narrowing it a little bit, so I can do it more than once, basically, and so we don't get in the weeds. So Venehn, if he were an athlete and were to play one of the sports involving a ball, those are your parameters. I think Venehn would play soccer. Football. As the rest of the world calls it, because you kick the ball
They
with
call
your
it
fucking
football.
foot.
You say football.
Nope.
Football.
I don't want it to sound like I'm making fun of people, because football is the correct word for it.
Football.
That's me.
It's a ball that you hit with your foot. Hey, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the internets at Greek Sid. I am here a couple nights a week. I do have coming up, if it happens, God's willing, this Sunday at 5 o'clock Central. We're doing a little one-shot of Fight with Spirit over on Indoor Adventures. Got a couple familiar faces doing that. Yeah, just testing it out. I got really excited about this fucking game like a year and a half ago. It finally came out, and yeah, we're gonna test it out. So should be fun. 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern over on Indoors. Should be fun. Yeah. Tonight I am playing Yasmera. Yaz is our Kunari Shadow. It seems like such a cop-out to just say basketball because she's so goddamn tall, but I mean, that seems appropriate. But I feel like she'd just be like a really solid center.
Hear me
in
out.
Basketball.
Hear me out. Volleyball.
That was gonna be my second choice. Yeah, I myself, Sid, did not play much volleyball other than forced to in various gym classes. I myself, Sid, am a little more familiar with basketball. But yeah, I think either of those just leverage that good height and complete lack of remorse for hitting others in the face with various sports balls. So yeah, sounds about right.
That's me. Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary sign best friend on the internet. You can find me over on the social medias as WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. You could also find me here multiple times a week playing in lovely games with all these lovely people. Also, you can find me over at Husha_Kid YouTube channel, because we finally lost the first episode of the Lurking Legends, our One Piece TTRPG game. It's over there. Come check it out. First episode dropped. We're getting a lot of good reviews of it, so come check it out. Join the adventure. But today I am playing Garas, the Grey Warden Elven Duelist. If he played a sports ball game, I was going to say football, like American football, because he loves to showboat, but I think also he would lean hardcore into rugby. Like just going out of the field and just smashing into each other and just beating up people is something he would get a lot of joy out of. And he would still showboat the entire time. Yeah. That or golf.
Golf, huh?
Mm-hmm. Look, it's a sport admired by the rich. He's a duelist, so the
Hi, Internet. Hi, Mom. It's me. It's Sita. I'm here. I apologize if my voice sounds a little goopy today because my head is a little goopy today. Sita has come down with a little case of the sniffles, but don't you worry. We're going to power through it. You can find me on the internet, and it won't sound like sniffles on the internet, at Mr. Wilt at most places. My Instagram is john.sita, where you can check out lovely pictures of food that I make. Being a foodie's still cool, all right? I don't care. You can also find me often in the chat rooms of the various games around GGK. Come check it out. I love chatting with people. What is the rest of an intro? It's a little brainless today. Tonight I am playing Andros Philippe Bastille de Cartier, also known as Carter, the human arcane warrior. And if Carter played a sport, I think I think a lot of people would expect me to go, oh, he plays chess. That's his sports ball. But I think you might be surprised to find out that Carter is surprisingly into and aggressive with dodgeball. Like Carter's like, hey, you guys want to play some dodgeball? You're like, yeah, sure. And zingers start flying out.
It's the most
Jet
aggressive
McCain!
we ever see Carter at any given day.
Carter is a dodgeball shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lulls you into a false sense of security and then wallops you.
That honestly does not surprise me. You said it would surprise me. It did not. I normally I do my introduction here. We're having a little technical issues. I'm trying to figure out whether it's stable before I continue because I think I'm freezing. Yeah, I'm definitely freezing still. I think we're gonna troubleshoot real quick and come back because I might need to do some restarts on my end so that I can understand you all for the rest of the session. So thanks everyone out there for watching. We'll be back. Just give us a few minutes. We'll be right back while we troubleshoot this real quick. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. I think we sorted the issue, which was mostly on my end. So we're good to go. Recap time. Hi, let's just do that real quick. I'm bringing up my shit because I realized I didn't have my notes up. So previously on Red Jenny, just gonna do this real quick. Y'all covered a few more days. The crew of the Red Jenny continuing their preparations to get both yourselves ready to deal with the Ben Hassarath threat to assassinate the Divine. You had a really lovely conversation with an old friend, Duchess Janelle, the left hand of the Divine. And got to know your new BFF seeker friend. You had also sort of towards the end of the conversation with her preparing everything, decided to go ahead and deal with the crows that night. So you'd be ready the next day to focus your attention on the Ben Hassarath. So that is where we are picking up here today with y'all, I guess, going to hunt down some crows. I'll turn it over to all of you. What are you doing? How are y'all preparing for this? What's your plan?
Well, so first things first, while you were gone, we took stock of our potion situation.
Oh, that's fair.
I did also want to see if it would have been possible in just downtime in general that I might have at least a stock of some of my novice poisons.
Oh, right. What is that part of your new talent? Or...
Yes, I have 2 novice poisons that I know how to make from memory.
Okay.
One of which is crow poison. Seems fitting.
Fitting, yeah.
Now
Yeah.
here's my question. Are crows gonna have built up an immunity to crow's poison?
To iocane powder? I don't
Yes.
know.
That's a good question.
I also have the death root, which does not cause additional damage, but it does cause hallucinations and involuntary actions.
I mean, I
yeah,
like a little bit of chaos.
I'll say that, yeah, you definitely have time to stock that up. Is it like, does the game give you like a limit to like how much you get or how that works? I'm not familiar with the poisoner talent.
Pull that up. I know with the 2 that I can make from memory, I do not have to roll to make them, but let me.
But just like how much you...
Yeah, how much I can make. I'm sure there is a monetary value to that as well. I will pull that up. We can keep going and I can let you know.
That works. Yeah, I pulled up the talent. You can brew novice poisons as you find.
And then, yeah, I think
You
I
get-
have to.
you get
I make
to,
I get 2, and then if I find more recipes, I have to roll to be able to learn those recipes. But
Okay. Let me go the...
prototype.
Okay. It's poison research stuff, poison making. What's from poison making? Okay. Once the raw materials have it on hand, preparing a dose of poison requires an advanced cunning poison lore test. Threshold of 10 and target number based on the class of the poison in question. Target number 13 for novice poisons, 15 for journeyman. Okay, that all makes sense. Mishaps if you're working with substandard equipment. Okay, so we'll go with, yeah, you could have made some doses of it. It's just a matter of deciding ahead of time how much you created. The cost for
Looks like the decent workshop setup costs a gold piece.
yeah.
We have some of those.
Okay, so
Wait, is it-
on one success, the test produces 3 doses of a novice poison.
Okay. Okay, well, let's
Could I have made would I have had time? It looks like each test would take 2 hours. So could I have taken 4 hours at any point in here and made 3 doses of one and 3 doses of the other? Does that seem conceivable?
yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine
Sweet.
with retconning that, and then in the future we'll roll
remember that.
those.
Yeah. New skills! Yay! Okay, so I'll make 2 tests and I've got to hit a 13.
Here it's 13 for well, yeah, it's a 13, but it has a target, or let's see, a threshold of 10
To not have a mishap. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy, schmeezy.
Flawless. You can do it.
First one's a 17.
Good.
This game wants us to roll a 10? Come on.
Oh, yeah. Second one is a 22.
Okay. Yeah, so I think you definitely make those.
3 doses each. Okay. I will toss our blade fighters and our arrow fighters one each of the crows.
What did it do?
It's a d6 poison damage.
Awesome.
For the crow poison. And then I'll also give Carter, you want one of the hallucinogenic ones just for funsies?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Sounds like something both Carter and Cito would like.
I guess.
Right?
Val, I have a question I would like to ask now because I'm going to ask it later.
Sure.
If I put the crow poison on an arrow that already does something, do I get both? Like if I put the crow poison on a wounding arrow, as long as it's not the same effect.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you're not adding poison to a poison arrow, like you're not mixing poisons, because that doesn't work. But
I just have all these arrows.
Yeah, because those are magical enchantments, so that's
Okay.
fine. You apply some poison to it, that works out
Great.
just good.
The hallucination one, the hallucination table is on page 94.
There's a
they're all
table, you
made-
say.
There is. You roll a d6 and it randomly induces one of these hallucinations, which are named very fun things such
They
as
are.
the sky, the hideous sky, and things of that nature. So
Yeah,
What page did you say that was on?
94.
yeah.
The shadows are alive.
So
They're
I'll
great.
say the one thing I will have you do is go ahead and mark down. I think it would have been 25 silver pieces.
Cool. No crap.
I love it.
Okay.
I go to
Yeah.
the potion store.
Awesome.
25. Yeah. 20.
Uh,
Oh no, I'm down to 10,124 silver pieces. What on earth shall I do?
I ask
Oh
Yasmera
no, we're
for
so
money.
broke.
wait, you're saying you're doing that? You did this ahead of time? Went to get potions. Venehn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over the week, as we decided that we were gonna have to probably kill some of the most talented assassins in Thetis, I probably went to the potion store.
Sure.
We probably, and by we I mean Yasmera, said, hey, we've only got 2 health potions.
You should probably get
And
more.
I don't think we have any mana potions either.
Yeah, I don't think
we have
any
no
more.
mana potions whatsoever.
Um,
So yeah, tell me how much money Yaz is giving you for pocket coin, and I will take it out of her funds.
Gave Ven the money. Said, "Give me my change
Give me
back."
my fucking I know exactly how much these potions cost. Give me my change.
you'd think I would try to steal from ostensibly my own bank account.
What did we? I feel like I priced these out before, and
It's been a long time since we actually had to buy them, is the thing.
Mhm.
People keep
Yeah.
giving them to us.
Yes.
Can I get somebody to give them to us?
no,
Why?
no.
Why?
But
Oh
why?
no, wait, there is a pricing thing on there. Okay, so what do you?
Health and mana.
But what? Wait, I want to know why.
Because I give you money for this reason. I'm not gonna just give you things for free. You have to spend your money.
I was gonna.
The capitalist
roll.
society.
Wow. I
No,
thought
want
we
you to
dealt in
spend the-
dice rolls here. But
Otherwise, if
I
I don't make y'all
guess
spend
we're
the money,
just
then the money I
doing
give you.
capitalism.
No, if I don't, this is the reason I give y'all money is to spend it. If I don't make you spend it, the money loses its meaning. So
Okay.
Just like capitalism.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that depends though, because at the rate that Yasmira is at, she could have her own Scrooge McDuck diving pool.
That's also
What
I mean,
makes
how
you
much
think
silver
she doesn't?
how much silver do you guys have now?
like a fuck ton.
Yeah,
Yaz personally has 10,124 silver pieces. We as a group in party funds have 6,875 silver pieces.
I've got 403 just sort of hanging out in the pockets.
I don't think I have any in
I
my
don't have
pockets.
any.
I'm the poorest nobleman.
Well, you can take some out of party funds.
It's
I have-
it's
I'll lend you
liquid. They're
1,000 silver
liquid.
pieces.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just
is
tell
that
me what you want.
which one is? Wait, which one is liquid assets?
Where did Yaz get 10,000 silver?
You gave her that much when she
What?
became
Something.
a queen.
She came like queen
merchant.
bitch. You gave her a bunch of
Yeah.
money.
She became the queen.
that was my
of
thing.
the
I just got a
market.
shit ton of money.
We all
When I
got abilities,
became-
and Yaz got like $10
I
billion.
guess
I
I
became when I became
blacked out
a
and
wealthy
gave you-
merchant queen.
Yeah.
I got the +1 influence modifier and
Yeah, Sid
10,000
said,
silver pieces.
"Can I just have a bunch of money?"
I guess okay. I believe you. I just don't remember. I blacked out and did that apparently. Well, money has no meaning to y'all, so y'all just want to buy
Apparently.
some potent healing and potent lyrium potions.
Hell yes.
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
Okay, so I
Real
need to
quick,
remember what.
I just read something about poisons that I think is very
Relevant.
important. Yeah, before we get away from it too far. I don't think I can use them. Because you can coat a single melee weapon from the dueling, light blades, or spears group.
Oh, you can't put it on the
Oh.
halberd.
Then
Okay.
Yeah.
I should take one of these potions.
Why don't
Yes,
you?
yeah.
Okay, why don't
Yes.
the rogues take one of each
Mhm.
then? Let's
It's
do that.
also worth
Okay.
noting that every application of a poison on ranged weapons is 3 arrows or bolts each.
That is good to know.
Okay.
So I can't use it at all, but it's really good for you ranged guys.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's on page 92.
Crow poison. I put that shit on everything.
I put that shit on all my stuff.
Yeah. So that is good to know. It goes to more ammunition that does weapons, and yeah. So it would only be for
That
your.
makes sense.
I don't think that covers your big sword,
No, it wouldn't cover my big sword, but it'll cover my rapier.
your rapier. Okay.
And that would be 1 use, but for the arrows, it's 3 use.
That means worst
Yes.
case, I can put it on a dagger,
Yeah.
of which I
And
have.
applying a poison,
at
that
least
count
one.
as a ready action, or is that like a...
That's a good
So-
I
question.
think it said as an
Too.
action.
Let me
Okay.
double check here.
So it's something you could do going in and going ahead and applying it.
Yeah.
See what the book says.
Activate action.
Activate
So
action?
that's
That's a
uh,
minor.
That's a
That's
minor.
a minor.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
There you
cool,
go.
cool, yeah. All right.
But there we go. Cool. So let me get back to shopping. Oh god, I forgot. I was gonna look up what the conversion was again from silver to gold. Is it 100
Oh.
silver is 1 gold? I think it's 100 silver is 1 gold piece. If I'm
Also,
remembering
to
correct.
note that poison can only be delivered by a special stunt,
Yeah.
which is called Envenom, which can be used by any character attacking with the poison-coated weapon.
Got it. Okay.
So let me double check how, and that's 2. It's 2
2
stunt points.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So you put it on, and then you have to stunt to actually apply the
use the
poison.
poison.
Yes,
too.
but it will last a full combat encounter. So you could put it on, and then maybe you don't hit
During-
for a little bit, but it would still work throughout the entire combat.
Okay, I'm assuming that works differently for ranged weapons because one, like you apply it to the 3 arrows,
Yes.
and once you use those, you get 3 chances to apply the poison with stunt points.
Correct. So once
Okay.
applied, the poison's effectiveness on any weapon lasts for the duration of the combat encounter.
Okay.
Okay, so like if you applied it to a sword and you hit but you didn't stun, the
You
It
would
poison's
keep
not gonna
continues,
go
using it.
away.
but I assume once you hit and apply it, you can't do it again with that same weapon without applying
Correct.
another poison. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
That makes sense to me. It's intuitive. Okay. So
And poison
potent-
is penetrating damage, by the way. So it
Yes.
is not affected by armor.
So potent healing potions are 110 silver, and potent lyrium potions are 150 silver. So
I'm gonna assume I
What's
know
the,
this and I just ask Yasmera how many I can buy. I won't belabor the point.
It was 150 for the lyrium, and how much for the health?
110.
110. Okay. Yeah, get all of us 2 of the potent health potions, and let's get Carter at least 2 of the mana potions.
Okay, so that's
6,
8 health potions.
And 2 mana.
2 lyrium potions.
Okay, so the 8 health,
Do you want more
Is
than 2,
8
Sita?
800.
No. Well, I guess it depends. If I remember correctly, the potent lyrium is what 46 plus my
Plus
magic or whatever.
Plus magic, yeah.
I think 2 is fine, at least for now. I mean, if I burn through that much mana,
We're not planning on having anything come up directly after this combat.
Yeah, we're gonna
but-
try to sleep.
All right.
But
So it's going to
Try
be the total cost then is going to be 1,180.
Yaz has got it.
All right.
Shit on my sheet before I forget.
and the stats on the healing potion, is that the same number? So like 46 plus
Plus con. Yeah.
plus con. Yeah.
No, for potent healing potions, it's 8d6 plus con.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Damn.
They should make those bad boys more expensive.
Really?
Damn. Okay.
Well, they made them 110 silver pieces, which is a lot of money. Y'all just have a lot of fucking money.
So I'm thinking of the D&D
peasants.
conversion to like what you could get for like 100, be like 100 gold.
Gold, yeah.
And
Yeah.
100
no,
gold would be
inflation hit
a
Thetis
greater
real hard.
healing. No, greater
or-
healings are more than that.
Yeah, like I think the base healing potion in D&D
Is
is
50
50
gold.
Those babies are 50,
so-
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's
So
2d4
and
plus 2.
inflation in the Forgotten Realms is like fucking buck wild. And
Apparently.
how much gold gets you. For magic stuff. But yeah. So
Dang. Cool.
I will allow that.
And we still have 2 of the baby health potions that are just 46.
In the pinch.
Uh-huh.
In case anybody wants to top up the tank.
Just in case.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So let's talk tactics for a second. I assume we're gonna be smart and try to catch them unawares.
Well, I imagine that's what the whole
Plan.
find part of Find and Stop the
Yeah.
Crows was.
Mm-hmm.
So
Uh,
I feel like what we're doing is just rolling up on them, trying to catch them unawares.
You know, we do also have 2 additional hogsheads worth of Gatlock.
oh
yeah.
shit, you're
We
right.
do. Oh, we
Just
do.
throwing that out there.
We could use that.
I
Fuck
think
it.
we should throw it out there.
We could
I
blow him
think
to
we should.
hell.
We could.
Hey, that seems like a great way to start the chaos.
Yeah.
Because we know that I get hit something with a flaming arrow from pretty fucking far away.
So
And this time I don't have to shoot through a brazier.
Here's a plan. Here's a plan. Myself and Carter, we fight these guys. Yasmera goes to find a way to drop this gatlock in a place that Venn can hit from far away to cause the explosion.
So you're gonna the idea y'all lure them out and then we set Gatlock and blow them all to hell.
Yeah.
I think we should set it, lure them out, and then puke.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're not trying to roll Gatlock around in
The middle of a combat. Yeah.
unknown circumstances.
And we have the gatlock inside of the wine barrel, so we can easily bring it through the city inconspicuously too. Yeah.
I'll remind you of where they're located too. So you know the entrance to the hideout is behind the bar, but they are underground. So, and y'all haven't been in that tunnel yet, but you do know that that's where they.
No, but if we can bottleneck a bunch of them into that tunnel and then fucking blow it.
It's just like the tactic with the Darkspawn.
But Yas has been in there because that's how we went the first time.
That's right.
You went where?
We went through the bar, through the tunnel, through the gate, and then we walked into the woods, set the trap, and that's how we.
No, that y'all did not go through the tunnel. Y'all just went through the wood because essentially you have the city overlay. The bar is like right on the outside. The tavern is like right on the outside of the city, and they were using that tunnel to get in and out of the city inconspicuously or without having to go through like guard posts and checkpoints and stuff.
We're thinking of the tunnel into the city, not into the.
Yeah, there was no tunnel that way. Yeah, the hideout that y'all went to was like in the woods, like outside the city. Y'all went there. That was like the staging area where they were like, it was just another hideout that they had, like coming into Orlais, or coming into the city.
So that's not where we're going right now. We're going.
No,
that's not the main location.
Y'all have blown the shit out of that. There's nowhere back to go back to there.
Got it. Okay.
Y'all just did that to start. Y'all did that to kick the hornet's nest and potentially cause some issues between them and the Ben Hassaroth. But the only place, and essentially that leaves them with the only place yet to stage anything would be in this secret tunnel that they've been using underneath the inn. So I just wanted to clarify whether y'all are planning on blowing up this inn, which is not just for Antive and Gross. There are other people.
I mean, I think we want to lure them out and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we try to then blow it up after that, after we lure them out. But we'll set the gatlock like near that entrance. I'm guessing is where
we set it near the entrance. We're gonna blow up the inn.
Yeah, we need to set it in. We need to kick it in.
I think we need to lure them and then just fucking blow them to hell.
Yeah. And you said the inn is right outside of Valrayo, right?
Probably like 200 feet. Yeah. There's like a bunch of buildings.
I'm not saying
like
lure
outside.
them like to the front porch. I'm saying like we need to lure them out.
Yeah,
and get
there's
them
essentially
off,
like
get them off
you have
balance.
You have the walled like city proper, and outside the city there are like there are buildings and residences and like and places where people that essentially trade and move in and out of the city. Like there's like an outskirts city area, and that's where this inn is. It's like not as densely populated as like inside Valrayo, but there's still like people living in this area.
Okay. To clarify, what we're working with now is we're not going through a tunnel into the woods at this point. We're going into a tunnel, and that tunnel takes us to their main hideout.
You're going into the city, the exterior city quarter, where this inn is located. And then you would be going underneath the inn, like through the cellar where they have dug out. There's some sort of tunnel that leads into the city from there. And you imagine that's based on what your research has told you, that is their kind of pass between to get into Valrayo. So
maybe just half a hogshead.
Yeah, we don't have to use both of them. Just use maybe one of the hogsheads.
Yeah, even like a half, because we don't want to blow.
Yeah, a hogshead is a fuck ton.
Yeah, it's really just
my only concern is I don't want to fight a bunch of assassins in very close quarters.
No.
No.
That's
No.
something we cannot. We have to like get them as, like you said, we have to get them as far away as possible.
Yeah.
Then we need to
I
do
think
out.
to well, to sing character, but I think Wolf would also point out that they're also probably not going to pursue you very far because they're not going to give up their home turf in the same way you're not going to. Like, you kind of have a weird in between where like y'all will have the advantage, like the surprise advantage in this because you found their place and you can get the drop on them. But once that surprise is gone, they're not going to necessarily pursue you into a trap like easily. Like, you would have to really figure out like how to bait them to come to you.
And like all of them, it would be kind of a pain. We'd probably bait like a few of them out pretty easily, but they're not going to send everybody out and leave their.
Then we're gonna have to do the math on collateral damage versus fighting in close quarters.
Yeah.
And Wolf would also want, like, so there's advantage, like you could potentially draw some of them out and have less people when you do, because you're gonna have to breach to get to Rain, because Rain's not just gonna come running out into the field. But if you're trying to like thin out their numbers, that could help, but you're giving up your element of surprise in that point, at that point.
Maybe blow up isn't our option then.
Or
Again, not trying to dissuade y'all from it, just pointing out the like.
No, it was good. I think my head was still we go out into the woods somewhere and that way we could blow it up that way. But no, it's different terrain. That's fine.
I mean,
What if we divide one hogshead into 4 pieces and we each take one? It's more of like a grenade at that point.
Ooh.
Y'all could use them to make grenades if you.
How about this? Instead of grenades, why don't we make them into firecrackers? Make tiny little explosions to draw them out. Like, they're hearing these a bunch of little explosions go off left and right. They don't do damage, but they're just loud explosions to get them going. What the heck is going on out here? And it gets them to run out, and we kind of keep on luring them out with much of these like little explosions, as many as we can.
they're only gonna fall for that once.
Yeah.
They're not. A second group is not also gonna fall for that.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to be thinking
Different
about this
strategy.
less in the term of video game NPCs where they're gonna go, huh? And then just
Yeah,
like run that
no, they're not
direction.
gonna fall for that.
I am gonna try to run
Must have
them
been the wind.
as intelligently as a group of professional assassins would handle this
Oh,
situation.
I have an idea.
Go for it.
Pincer attack. The
Okay.
sneakiest of the sneaky. Get as far in as they can. Potentially going after Rain. We'll see. While noise, explosions, whatever, are also happening in another but nearby location. And then we collapse them in on themselves.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Yeah.
one, yeah. I think Venehn and either Venehn or Yaz does the sneakiest of the sneaky.
I was about to say not one person because that's a bad
No, I think we
idea.
should 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
and
just
we've
like
also
yesterday, yeah.
we also have Seeker Lady, and we also have Wolf.
So 3 and 3.
So yeah, we can do that. We could do 3-3.
I trust Wolf to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Send
Let me
Wolf
get
with
Olivia out
You're
with you
muted.
guys.
Muted now.
Sorry, that's another question I needed to ask is which NPCs you're bringing with you, because you have Seeker Olivia, who is coming, who has volunteered to come with you. You have Wolf, obviously. You have
Volunteered
Con-
is a strong word, I think, but
Yeah.
she's coming.
She was volunteered.
She was
so you have
voluntold.
3 NPCs. You have a Kant, you have Livia, you have Wolf.
Oh yeah, fuck my dad. No, don't.
Some
fuck
of us
my dad.
want to.
Keep
They
all
tried
of you
to.
stop. No. So yeah, we have a Kant too.
Do we want to have then a Kant go into the tunnel, since he may know, like, he won't know exactly how the crows work, but he will know how assassins work.
I don't
So it could-
know.
Wolf would be a better choice for that, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
either
Wolf
or,
was a
either
crow.
Wolf was a
Yeah,
crow.
so like either a Kant or Wolf, we have someone who knows those tunnels.
If we're doing any kind of sneaking in, I think 3 is the absolute maximum.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even that, I'm a little nervous about.
What about, okay, this is getting a little bit more complicated, but what if we did 2 groups of 2 sneaky types and a third group that is like me, Garas, and the Seeker just go in smashy smashy.
So split up Venehn, Yaz,
And
Wolf, and Akant into
That could work.
like 2 strike teams.
Uh-huh.
That gives us 2 chances to get directly to Rain.
Uh-huh.
Or potentially
So
another
one-
distraction, somebody getting to Rain, and then you guys cause mayhem.
Uh-huh.
So one group creating a distraction, the other group infiltrating and trying to take out.
3 teams. Carter,
3 teams.
Garas, and Livia on make a lot of noise and do a lot
Mayhem.
of mayhem and murder.
Ugh.
Yaz and
Yeah, that's a thing. My dad or my ex-lover.
I would say
Yeah.
Yaz and Akant, and then Venehn and Wolf. When I say your dad's name, PubNub, our beloved captioning service, thinks I'm saying a very naughty word
A really naughty word. Yeah.
that you shouldn't say to women.
Look, I looked up this name on a Dragon Age name generator in like the first episode, and we're now at the point where we're saying it out loud.
I
a
just
lot,
want the
so
internet
it's just
to
one of
know
those
that that's
things.
not what I said.
No.
It's
we're
not what
saying.
we're saying. It's not what
Right.
we're saying.
Over enunciate it really hard.
Yasmera.
We'll just say
and-
hackant.
A cunt.
Con.
If I say it like
Akant.
that, it thinks I'm saying I can't, which is way better. And then Venehn and Wolf, and that gives us two sneaky teams.
Yeah.
Less chance of getting caught if there's only 2 of us. 2 points of infiltration. You know, worst case, that's a lot of people with a lot of knives getting very close to the woman we need to kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna counter with above table wanting to be with Wolf during this encounter, and also next encounter she's gonna need to be with her father anyway. But
Okay.
also I don't think that Yaz is gonna want to be with her dad during this because he's gonna go into dad mode and be overprotective. and
That
is a
the 2 of
liability.
you are also extremely large.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a horse in the game, so I have no preference.
Okay.
So Yaz and Wolf.
Yaz and Wolf, Akant, and
I'll go with
Venehn.
Akant.
Okay. Um.
Sending a Kant and Wolf together is also hilarious.
That's an option.
That is gonna
If
be.
I-
I love that.
So-
I'm just gonna say
Dating
this.
my
They just
daughter,
wouldn't speak to
huh?
each other.
I'm not gonna run those 2.
Yeah.
That part of the battlefield's happening on its own.
So
And I'll figure out what happens
yeah,
after.
so Yaz and Wolf are one team. Akant and Venehn are another team.
And then
Carter,
the
Garas, and
all 3
Livia.
bruisers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The bruisers, the bruiser team.
Okay. And as far as the Gatlock goes, whether you're dividing it into smaller grenades or bigger, or using it in like one big explosion, that's something we do need to decide, because anybody who is carrying Gatlock on them, there's a
Danger.
stunt. There's a stunt in this game called Kaboom, that you can use against any person who is carrying explosives. It's 3 stunt points, and you cause those explosives to detonate.
Yeah, if I was gonna ask, because it is going to take an extreme amount of convincing to convince Venehn to take explosives in on his person.
I think explosives are like if any of us are going to take it, it should be us on the shock team side.
I don't know that there's
Yeah.
there's much you could say to convince Venehn to carry
No,
literal
like
grenades.
I also
Nah.
think they would understand that, so they would. I don't think we would try even to convince.
I think
That makes sense.
he just
Also,
assumed someone
sneak
else was taking care of that.
team.
The
Sneak team we're
taking
trying to be as quiet as possible.
he took
anyway.
Yeah.
a vial of Gatlock all the way into the chantry, and boy, that was a time.
That was stressful enough.
That was a time for him specifically.
Okay.
Like I'm also definitely okay with taking some Gatlock, but I don't want to sound arrogant and say I don't need it, but like Carter's got a lot of
Boom.
action economy
he
choices
does
and stuff.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like really. The Gatlock would just be on our.
We
end,
can
just-
also absolutely save Gatlock to blow up the fucker for Garrus's
That too.
backstory, fun stuff.
Yeah, we can
so
keep
we
some
can
of this
absolutely
just
just
hang on to the
hold on to
Gallock.
the Gallock.
Yeah.
Not a bad
For later
idea.
on. Yeah, we don't have to use it now, but yeah.
Switch to an hour later when we're getting our butts kicked. We're like, God, I wish we had brought the Gatlock.
I think
The sneakies should not have the boom
No.
booms.
No, that-
yeah,
that-
sneakies don't need boom booms.
They don't.
But I
They don't.
think maybe tucking away just something that will make a lot of noise and a lot of light and
Do we have something like that?
I mean, we could take some of the Gallock, like a quarter.
yeah,
Quarter
just
of
like
a
a
hogshead?
little just like a little
Then-
guy.
Yasmera, then maybe Yasmera has it then? Like the
No, I'm a
quarter.
sneaky. No sneakies, no boom
Oh,
booms.
that's right.
I don't want to take explosives
Then
directly
I'll take
into
a
the
fist.
building.
I'll take a fistful. Then I'll just take one fistful of Gatlock.
Just some
And
loose
what, just put it in your
Gatlock.
pocket?
Loose Gallock.
Pocket Gatlock. I know what you meant, but the idea of Garas just like taking a handful of Gallock and sticking it in his pocket is extremely funny to me.
I'm gonna take some of this and put it right here.
No,
Okay.
oh, God.
So to solidify the plan, so we can get into this, we have Carter, Garas, and Seeker Livia, who are essentially going to be making a big show at the entrance or at the tavern to try to lure as many
if you
crows
guys
as possible.
don't roll up like and even crows come out to
Uh,
play.
So that if you don't
And-
think I have not been thinking this entire time what Garrus is going to do,
It's just war. It's
You
just
put the
warriors.
warrior skipping into the Discord.
And then the-
Oh,
earlier
you
today.
did. That's
You
right.
did, yeah. And then so y'all are going to be making just as much raucous as as much noise as possible to lure as many of the assassins out of hiding to just hold them at bay. While
Well,
the other,
ostensibly to murder some of them.
essentially to murder them, but essentially trying to draw as many out as you can. And the other two groups are going to be trying to infiltrate the passageways separately.
Yeah, we're gonna
Uh,
slit as many throats along the way as we can to try to make a beeline for Mama Crow.
Yes.
Okay.
And then as far as we get is as far as we get, hopefully all the way between the
Okay.
four of us. And then that's where the pincer comes in, baby, because then 4 of us are on the inside, 3 of us are on the outside. This is a good
like it.
plan.
I like it.
Okay.
I say about my own plan. I
Hey,
I
if
kind
you
of
can't like your own plan, you know who
I
else
kind
is
of forgot and just was like, yeah, good team effort. You guys contributed also. I don't want to sound like I'm being an asshole. I do that
All
enough.
right. I'm moving around my battlefield here to
Well, they don't know.
account for this.
His name's a Kant.
Shut up.
No.
You say that name with respect.
All right. Please. More people. Okay. So, with all that preparation and the plan solidified, the 3, 4, 5, 7 of you sneak out into the night towards the city walls and the dying embers of this outer quarter of Valrio. Eventually arriving. Did I ever give a name to this inn? I don't think I ever did.
I don't think
I'm
so.
not going to now.
It's
You
called
Duh-en.
Inn.
arrive at the inn.
No, duh.
Duh.
I can't pronounce.
En.
And
I can't pronounce that. I'm just gonna say
Duh,
the inn.
bears.
You arrive at the inn, kind of staying like across the street in the shadows as you formulate your approach. I think we're gonna go ahead and take our break here, and we'll just do a quick break, just enough to refresh, 5 minutes tops, and we'll come back to see how this all goes. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll come back in a few minutes to continue our session. So do what we do, go do break stuff, and be back here when we're ready to get back to it. Stay tuned.
Par-delà le temps, la menace grandit. Si loin dans le silence, on entend ses cris. Par-delà les terres, son nom fait frémir. Préparez-vous, le néant arrive. Ah, les gens ne se trompent point, de la peur il se nourrit. Ô grand guerrier, je prie pour ta vie. À chaque eau, le soleil faiblit. Fuyez mes amis, le néant est ici. Ah, ah, Par-delà le temps, la menace grandit. Si loin dans le silence, on entend ses cris. Par-delà les terres, son nom fait frémir. Préparez-vous, le néant arrive. Ah, 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 ah. se trompe point de la peur.
Welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us. We took our break. We are going to do this gosh dang thing.
Finally got Val to stop stalling.
Yeah, I'm the one that's been stalling. You fuckers. Okay, let me go ahead and put on some scary music.
Yeah, they're gonna have a real scary time.
I'm gonna try this one. I don't remember how this one goes. So in the darkness that is the early morning hours, late night hours of Valerio, the 7 of you stalk. That's like basically just silence, isn't it?
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go this for now until combat pops off. The 7 of you having divided into your 3 groups. I'm guessing that the Venehn and Yaz squads are kind of sticking together since you're going to be going in the same way, unless you're like timing your like one group's going in, another group's waiting, and then we're gonna the other group's going in behind.
I was imagining since we haven't all been to the location, like some of us have knowledge of the location, that we were gonna stick together and like initially sort of get in, the 4 of us, and then
Okay.
and then split.
Gotcha. So dividing
I'm
the
open
2.
to other suggestions though.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
That, yeah, seems
I
appropriate.
just didn't want to
yes.
speak for everybody, but yeah, that works.
All right. So with the 2 squads separated, the let's start with distraction squad because I think y'all are kicking things off.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely Carter, Garas, and this Seeker. But Garas like is walking like ahead of it, like walks out ahead of everyone else, and he pulls out 2 bottles of red Jenny wine and starts clanging them together in like a rhythmic pattern. Just going. He just comes out and says, I wonder how many crows would be need for good luck. Pop one head off for my friend, 2 heads off for my friends, 3 heads off for good luck, 4 heads, I don't know, maybe just for a fuck, but 5 heads would be nice. Crows, come out here and play your price. And he starts clanging these bells, like these bottles, as loud as possible as he's just walking up to the place.
Sound off
He's
in
been
chat
obsessed
if
with
you're
this play for a while.
fucking old enough to understand that reference.
I'm gonna have
Or
you...
hipster enough to be obsessed
Or
with this
cool
film,
enough.
so.
Or cool
We're
enough.
cool enough. You're cool. Our youngins out there in chat.
Yeah.
You're cool too.
You're cool.
You're
You're
cool.
dope. You're dope.
I'm gonna have you do a it's some sort of communication. I can't decide whether it's performance.
Can I
whether
do
it's-
this can I do this as musical lore since I'm saying a poem?
So cunning musical lore?
Communication musical lore.
Oh, is that under communication?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Sure. It doesn't
That's
matter.
some bard shit. I mean,
Yep.
that's the bard shit. They knew what they were doing when they put that under communication.
15.
15. Okay.
Yes. No stunt points.
So you're walking around, you're kind of like in front of the building right now.
I am right in front of it.
You can see like there's some drunk guy that's like leaning like asleep on the stoop leading up to this building. And yeah, it's Stoop Kid. He didn't grow up very
Stoop
well.
Kid's afraid to leave and Stoop.
Things didn't turn out really well for Stoop Kid.
Today is
kind
just
of
old ass reference day, huh?
Yeah.
then kind of like like waves a hand in your direction. It's like, stop being so loud, hippies. And falls back onto the stoop.
Did he
And
say stop being so loud, you goddamn hippies? Is that what just came out of Stoop Kid's mouth?
I need somebody. I put a marker. I need somebody to highlight Angry Val saying hippie. I want to set it as my fucking text ringtone.
The hippies. There's a moment of pause after that as you're clanging your bottles together, and you can see like some people around, like is some curtains opening and some homes across the street, and finally coming from inside, you see two figures that you're the one that scouted out the bar initially, right?
Yeah.
So when you were first there, you saw that there were a couple of kind of shady looking figures at the one of the tables near the back of the bar. And yeah, you see two of them have come out the door here, kind of silhouetted by the light of like the hearth inside, like a little bit of like glow from inside. They're mostly darkened faces, like cast in shadow as they're standing in the entryway. And you hear one of them say, I think this one's had far too much to drink. Why don't you get along?
Actually, that's not going to happen. Because you see, there are two things I am very good at doing. And that is drinking wine and kicking ass. And he takes the bottles and he pours them upside down and they're empty. He says, and I am all out of wine. And he just throws those two bottles right at their heads.
Okay. You huck the two bottles
And it's
at
not
their
even
head.
like a huck. He just like aggressively
Yeah,
throws them. Like, I am intending to make you bleed with this throw kind of thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna have you do a some sort of melee attack here. Probably strength. There's like throwing weapon. Do you have any throwing weapons
no, I
on your
do not.
sheet or
No.
something?
I don't.
Improvised weapons a thing
I don't have any of that though.
in this.
Well, so just roll plus your strength.
Okay. Uh, 20.
20.
No
Okay.
stunts though.
You fling the bottle straight ahead. One of them holds up their hand and the bottle sort of like shatters against their forearm. You see drawing some blood. The other one is clocked straight in the face, sort of staggers back into the door frame.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. Can I kick in my dirty fighting to say, like, as a flavor, as dirty fighting kicks in, as I'm already up in their face and I'm just punching one guy right in the nuts, like right in the crotch, hard.
What is the dirty fighting ability again? I don't
Dirty
remember how that
fighting
works.
basically is a they have to make you can daze an opponent with a sharp blows or into vulnerable areas. So use dirty fighting, you must hit with a melee attack. If successful, you inflict no damage to your opponent, but they must make a successful constitution stamina test to become stunned.
Okay, I'll do that. That checks out. So constitution stamina.
Yeah. They have to beat a 15.
Okay. Stamina proficiency. So damn. With a +1, one of them just gets a 15. The other one did not. So that works out perfectly. The one that held up his arm is not stunned. The other one that is like fallen back and got hit in the head with it is like stunned, like dazed, blood dripping down his face. And at that moment, you begin to hear chairs scooting inside, commotion, and all of you begin to hear from, we kind of pan across. We're going to leave that in that moment because we're definitely entering initiative there. As Garas runs up and just sucker punches one straight in the gut. Carter and the Seeker kind of like, I bet y'all were like back across the street because Garrus is like in the street on his own, right? Okay. The the other four of you have just heard, you hear the shouting and the crashing and the bottles breaking from the other side of the tavern as you are skulking around inside.
We never should have let him watch that play.
Told you he'd like it. Let's
He's
get
gonna
the
do it
move on
all
before.
the time now.
You're welcome. Let's get the move on before she locks herself in the panic room or something.
We move.
I'd like the four of you, or I'd like the two of you to make stealth rolls.
You got it.
Okie
And I'll
dokie.
do the same for your dad and your ex.
That can't be right.
May I have gone into shadow mode?
What does it give you, a +1?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. I think
One-
because that's just like an activate thing, right?
Yeah,
That you can do.
exactly. 23.
24.
Yeah. Damn. 23, 24.
I had to redo my math. I was like, that's not the right number. It was the right number.
20 for Wolf. And 19 for a Akant. So
Come
really
on,
Wow.
good.
man.
Just
Oh,
great.
Step
yeah.
it up.
Yeah, that didn't get. Listen,
He's old.
y'all
Come
are
on, old
so
man.
good with your rolls. Yeah, his thing. He's not nearly as spry as he used to be. Just a glimpse at your dad's stats. His highest is communication with an 8. The rest of it's
Wow.
6s or lower.
Okay,
He's
okay,
very
okay.
good at one thing,
8 is
which
high.
is lying. Yeah, his base for communication is 8. So yeah, it's
Dang.
very high. It's the one thing he's good at. How do you think someone that big talks his way into so many places?
He's one of those. Was that post I shared like a million years ago? Like the like huge orcish rogue who just dumps everything into charisma and just keeps saying, "You don't see me," and people believe him.
Yeah,
You don't see me.
that's
Don't
pretty fair.
see me, and people just like, okay.
I'll see you.
You begin to hear all this commotion, and I think the four of you sneak your way around to the back of the bar where there is that like entrance to the cellar, and you skulk your way up to it. You can hear underneath. Actually, no. I think what happens is you're kind of like around the side of the bar. You see those doors kind of fly open, and 3 more like cowl wearing assassin types, roguish types, go running out and into the door into the bar at that moment. You have no idea how many people your cohort is facing down inside right now, but it sounds like a party in there. The 4 of you, using that moment, sneak down inside. There's a short set of steps that leads down to the base of the stairs, and you can see, yeah, this appears to have been a cellar that at one point was probably used by the bar. Instead, it's been mostly cleared out. There are a couple tables and some chairs and stuff where you gather like these people were probably sitting when because you can hear like the floorboards creaking and the commotion above from down here. But to your left, as you come in, you also make out there's a section of the wall, stonework that either crumbled away at some point or has been pulled away, revealing a some sort of chamber beyond. It's dimly lit in here. There are some sconces with some candles along the wall, and you can faintly make out like the flickering of light like down whatever passageway this is. you're not quite at the point where like splitting up would necessarily make sense right now, so I'll just keep narrating this forward a bit unless y'all interrupt if there's something you want to do. The four of you skulk inwards, like moving through this break in the wall and step foot into water. Actually, you kind of catch that little bit of a splash underfoot, and there appears to be some residual like collected rainwater or something in this tunnel. It is stone. This does appear to have been some sort of worked passage at some point. To what end, you can't really tell. Maybe some addition to the city that was lost over time, or some older building that once stood here. It's not necessarily like even a hallway or like a narrow tunnel. It actually opens out a fair bit, and then slopes downward back like towards the city and the direction the wall would go. The candles that you're catching have actually been affixed retroactively. These aren't like built-in sconces. That looks like they've been like hammered, like pittons hammered in, and some like crude sconces formed in these pillars that seem to like support the stone structure here. And yeah, it continues to slant downward. However, the ceiling does not follow the slant of the floor. So the further in you creep, the higher the ceiling gets. It's a large passage though, so the two of your groups kind of like split up. One of you going onto one far wall, the rest, the other two on the closer end. And you begin to hear some like echoing conversation coming from further down. The water is kind of like flowing with your feet a little bit, just a very thin like trickle through here. It doesn't even cover the entire floor. It's like individual streams that kind of like merging together. It muffles a little bit of the sound, like that running water is muffling your movements, but it's also the conversation is hard to pick out. But every once in a while you'll catch like a shout from a very authoritative, like feminine sounding voice, just like, will somebody please tell me what's going on up there? And you begin to hear some like more conversation and stuff going on. You also hear another sound as soon as you hear that shout, and it's just a low, like, it almost sounds like a rumbling, like thunder, but it's coming from inside. And you realize it's like this kind of like this like low growl for a moment that echoes up. It's like, it's very like piercing. It's like that, and then it just like echoes through the interior until it's made its way to y'all.
I'm looking across the passageway at Yaz, like, do you hear that? What the hell?
That's not a bear, is it?
Wolf kind of stops for a second and hesitates with you, Yaz, and says, I think Rain might have brought her pets.
Pets?
Lions.
Lions.
They're very dear to her.
Many?
2. Great lions.
Great lions.
Yes. Recovered from the Dales. She's very proud of them, and they're very well trained.
How big would you say?
Last I saw, larger than most horses.
Right. Ven, you were looking for a pet, weren't you?
Lions are not meant to be pets. They're majestic creatures of the Dales, and it's sort of a travesty that she's definitely gonna make them try to murder us.
Well, between them murdering you and taking them on as pets, which would you prefer?
I mean, I would love to have one as a pet.
Maybe we work on that.
Try not to kill them, if we even can kill them. They're huge.
Noted.
Yeah, I'm from the Dales. I know shit about these lions. Other than they're big and will probably eat us. They have like a favorite snack, or like a movie they love to watch, or like.
Let me dig into some lion lore
They
here.
love popcorn. They're really big into sci-fi flicks, you know.
I put on the Warriors. Will they like chill and just watch it?
Yeah, you wanna I don't I mean they're lions. Like in the wilds, you might have a little bit more. Here's the thing, like a wild lion, like you would know more of how to deal with it if they've been domesticated and trained.
Yeah.
Like they're probably trained to kill whoever she commands them to kill. So yeah. They don't have any like glowing weak points on their bodies.
Okay. I'll just take that information and then say we need to separate her from them. I don't know that they'll die for her, but they'll definitely kill for her.
The four of you creep forward until you see more light ahead, and you realize there's like a slight drop off here, and what you're reaching is the base of like the structure begins to make more sense. You're reaching like the base of a cistern of some kind. There is water dripping down from up above, and there is a large like descending from the ceiling to probably some sort of grate or opening to the cistern in the city above you. There's a pulley system from here to the ceiling. At the base of the cistern, looks like the water is mostly like funneling out of it. There's like a kind of a raised platform that's been built up at the bottom of the cistern. You're looking down a ledge from Skulking Lake up to just the very edge of the darkness that you can get to. You can see the Crow kind of base of operations. Water hitting the stone below, cutting through the conversation that you see four people currently having. There are three cloaked crows standing there speaking with a woman that you would now identify as Rain, and on either side of her, kind of like in a cat like posture of lounging on this raised dais, you see two enormous lions. What'd you say? You see that? I didn't hear.
I said you see Giselle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You see two enormous Giselles.
They'd have to pay me a lot more to just be like a pet or something.
Just walk in, it's just Giselle eating crackers.
Yeah, Rain is currently standing between the two of them. One of them is kind of like almost looks like half asleep in the way cats do, where they pretend to be asleep. And the other one is looking a little more agitated. And she reaches down and kind of like pets it softly to like calm it, and it goes to laying its head back down.
What do you think? Everyone pick a shot.
I'm halfway between trying to lure some of them away. Leave her exposed.
There were 4 lackeys and her.
3 lackeys, 2 lions, 1 Rain. Akant says, well, 2 of us could try to leave him away. I don't really envy y'all having to deal with 2 lions and her.
I domesticated a wyvern for an afternoon.
And we've fought hundreds of darkspawn in a collapsing cavern.
I like our odds.
All right. Let's try to pull him off. You two, cut the head off this thing.
All right.
See you on the
He
other
looks
side.
to you. Looks to you, Venehn, and says, "I'm a terrible shot. Honor's all yours."
Strange.
What? I mean, look at that. What do you want me? You want me to shoot her in the throat?
Are you attacking
And
her? Or are you
just-
attacking one of the lackeys?
Hey, if you can get a shot off on her, automatic backstab because she doesn't know you're doing it. Fucking do it. She'll send the lackeys off. They'll
They
come
might
running.
run to see where it came from.
Hell yeah. Do it. Do it.
It's what I. There's gotta be something wrong with this idea. But Venehn wouldn't think about that.
Look, this plan has been chaos from the start. I am here for this.
One.
If we get one pot shot from the darkness, do it on her. Either that or just one shot, one kill one of these fuckers. Either way, I think it's useful.
I just want to try to hamstring her as much as possible, even if it means
Hell yeah.
like she sends the lions down the tunnel. Like,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I open my case and I take out my sniper rifle and I assemble it. And I...
You
that
could do a poison on one of these too. if you
And
want.
yeah, by that I mean, ooh, do I do the hallucination potion on her? Poison on her?
Do it. Fucking do it. Fucking do it.
Do it.
Half of them make her attack her allies, so just go
Yeah,
for
if the
it.
head of the snake doesn't know what's happening, she can't exactly give a bunch of orders. Alright, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a swift arrow to add to my attack bonus because I don't want to miss. And I'm gonna coat 3 of them. I guess it's like, it says 1 use but 3 arrows, so I guess I have to say like I'm doing all 3 on.
Yeah.
right?
So
yeah, okay.
yeah. So you go to you've applied it to 3 of your arrows.
Yeah,
you
so
have three-
I'll do 3 of my swift arrows. I'll dedicate those. They have the hallucinogenic on them.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna aim
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna fire.
I missed.
I
Fire.
don't
I
And
missed.
I'll miss.
If I miss, you can say it all you want, okay?
It's
This is very important to me.
extremely important.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna aim, which I get extra for. Boy, we have not done this in a minute, huh?
Yep.
I am realizing, holy shit, we haven't done this in a long time. It's probably under class. Hold on. Cause I get. I gotta, like. I gotta put all my shit in, like, the correct load order. Like,
Yes.
I'm fucking modding Fallout over here. Okay. That's the extra stun that I get. There it is, archery style. We take, yes, aim with a bow, +2 instead of +1. So +2 for that, and +2 for the swift arrows.
Okay.
So I get a 4 on top of my regular shot, which is a +9. So 9.
Okay.
So I get
Can
plus
you
13.
Can you technically backstab right now?
That I was looking for that.
Yeah, if you hit,
Because
I
you-
think you can.
Don't have to approach if you're using a ranged action. I'm not adjacent to her,
And you're firing from an unexpected.
and I'm firing from an
Location.
unexpected location. Down the hallway she doesn't know I'm in. So yes, I can use my major action to backstab, which would give me another +2.
Okay.
I'm going to hit this woman.
So +15. You
Well,
have a
so you have to
high-
roll for backstab. She has to roll for the backstab.
Right.
So it's my stealth versus her perception
Perception.
seeing. Yes.
Okay. Let me roll her perception.
Which I imagine she's good at.
I mean, yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's perception against a master.
So do I roll again, or are you?
Rolling over.
This
to
is a new
23.
roll. Yes.
I'll
A new
let you
stealth roll?
decide. Do you want to roll again?
What did I roll for?
23.
23.
I believe in you.
I think I can do better.
All right.
Do it.
I'm gonna roll. I think I can roll better.
Okay.
Do it.
You're committing to the new
I'm
roll.
using new dice tonight that I haven't used for this game before, and I feel good about them. And I was right to feel good about them. Because I've rolled quite some large numbers. $26. If she rolled higher than that, I don't think there was anything I could do about it.
She did not roll higher than that.
So that's +2 from the backstab, +2 from your archery style, and a +2 from
the arrow,
aiming.
the arrow itself.
Yes. So that's a +6 just from that.
And my attack is +9.
So plus 15. +15 to whatever you roll to hit.
I feel like I can't miss. I feel like I can't miss. If I
You have a
roll
high
like,
likelihood of hitting.
if I roll like too high, do I get something?
No.
Are crits a thing in this game?
No. Stun points are though,
Well, lucky you. I've got 4 of those bad boys.
which you'll need to do poison.
Yes, and I've rolled 2 4s. Hang on. 10 plus 10? 4, 8, 10. 10 plus 15, 25.
25 hits.
With 4 stomp points, is that enough to do poison?
I
Yes,
think
you
it was
only
2
need
for
2.
poison.
Okay.
2
Yeah.
for envenom.
Envenom?
Okay.
Did you say
roll a D6
envenom?
for- Roll a d6 for me. Sorry, I'm trying to speed it along so we can get to everyone else. too.
Sorry.
Roll a d6 for me.
5.
Okay. Actually, that is perfect for this too.
Yes.
I can spend my other 2 stomp points, yes.
Yes, you can.
Ooh. She's not actively holding a weapon, is she?
Not actively, no.
Okay. I imagine I can't, like, shoot the bow off her back or something. So I will do a mighty blow with
Okay.
my other 2 and add to my damage.
All right. What's your? So this
Uh,
this poison is doing any damage. It's the hallucinations.
Yes, but
So
they-
just roll your damage.
So the arrow will do 2d6 instead of... Oh, no, because backstab. How much is backstab?
Yes. Another D6.
D6, so 3d6.
Okay.
2, 4, 7... 15.
15 points of damage.
Yes, 15.
All right.
Sorry. I don't remember how to play this game.
It's okay. So here's what happens. From the darkness, suddenly, an arrow strikes her, just like grazing the side of her neck. She recoils from that. In a moment, you see the as the arrow sinks into the wooden platform. All 4 of them, including like the 2 lions, jump up, begin to growl. The 3 assassins, the 3 crows that are there, immediately alert, beginning to spin around looking for the source of the arrow. She kind of falters for a second. You see like blinking, and then looks around with this intense look of fear. She says, "There's something in the shadows. Go get it now." And she begins to retreat backwards. The one thing I can't say is like, I don't know where she could retreat to right now, though, because
I love
everything
that.
around this platform is, I think she's kind of stuck here. So you got the shadows are alive as your hallucination effect, which is the characters overcome with fear of the surrounding shadows, including their own. They spend the next turn running at top speed away from the closest concentration of shadows. So I think she
That's her
just
turn.
rushes towards like the lantern that is near her and is like huddling around that, just like blinking, trying to like shake off the effects you see of this hallucination. But that'll be on her turn. So we'll technically, what we're going to do now as the because I want to get everybody in position first, the two lions she keeps near her as her safety blanket, while the three crows go rushing off past you. Ven and you and Akant take up back up the like heading up the ramp away a bit to lure them off, making I think Akant trying to make as much noise as possible as you do, and the crows move past you, Yaz, and Wolf, leaving, setting up our battlefield on 3 fronts right now. I'd like everyone.
back up just a little bit, and I just look at Yaz like,
I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
16.
Okay, hold on to the numbers right now. Where do I bring up the initiative tracker now on this fucking thing? Oh, there it is. Turn order. All right.
And remind me, initiative is just our dexterity unless we have something fun with that.
Unless you
correct?
have like the
initiative is a focus, so unless you have it, it's just your dexterity.
Got it. Okay.
How do I? Oh shoot. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna remove all. It's not cooperating. All right. So Ven, what did you get?
No, 19.
19.
Your boy has a +9 to initiative.
Nice.
Cause that cool
shoot,
knife.
hold on.
Woo!
There. So Ven add 19. Carter, what'd you say you got?
16.
That's good.
Especially for Carter.
I've been
Gareth.
building that dexterity up.
19 for
working on
Garas.
16. Yaz.
Also 16. Not the best roll.
Oh, okay.
All right.
2
Now
and
I gotta
2.
roll for all the fucking other people.
Do you want some help?
Did you want us to make rolls? For
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
I'll roll for Dad. What's Dad's modifier?
I'll roll for Wolf.
All right. Akant has a hold on to the numbers right now. I'm going to give you their modifiers.
Okay.
Akant has a 4. Wolf, whoever's rolling for Wolf, has a 6.
Okay.
I'll roll for a
and
Seeker.
your Seeker friend. Oh, she's on a different thing. I gotta get her sheet up. She has a 2. That is the 3 of them. Let me go ahead and add the sheet. Olivia, Akant, and Wolf. And then I'm gonna add crows, lions,
Tigers.
just fighting a bunch of animals, and the rain. This is a buck wild turn tracker here. Let me go and roll for the 3 of them. Actually, okay, I'll get the ones that y'all rolled. So Livia, what'd she roll?
15.
Nice. Akant,
16.
nice. Wolf,
18.
Conspicuously no 17s on the board.
So now I'm gonna roll for the crows.
They're gonna get a 17.
They got a 17.
Oh my
I rolled a 10.
god. They die. They
rolled-
instantly die.
They instantly die. They're all dead. Yay!
I rolled a 10 plus 7. They don't have
Wow.
provisions
Fucking told
right
you.
Wow.
now.
Oh wow.
The lions. If the lions get a fucking 17, I'm
They're dead too.
No. Okay, they have a +4. Holy shit! Lion's got a 20.
Damn.
They're very in initiative.
Damn, that's the best they've looked all season. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
Damn, and Rain
Fucking
got
sports.
a 23.
Shit.
That's
Well, she
fine.
spends her
She's
first turn
pissing her pants right now.
like a moth on the lantern. So
Okay, I think now instead of doing this based on the battlefield, I'm going to do this in true turn order, and we'll just cut back and forth to the different battlefields as we go.
love it.
So we start with Rain, who is now screaming and standing by the fire and trying to stay in the light. That ends Rain's turn.
How long does that last? Is it just the one turn?
It's just that one
Okay.
turn.
Her turn,
So
yeah.
She's
That's what I thought.
she's
I just want
now
to make sure.
good.
Can I also ask a question? How far down into the tunnels is all this going on? Like, is any of this audible from the street?
It is not audible from the street. No.
Okay.
Yeah, there are fair ways away from you. There, I think I said the tunnel, the back of the bar is about like 150 feet or so from the from the wall, and so the cistern be a little bit beyond that. Again, we're gonna mostly. I'm not gonna actually have y'all try. Let's not move to other. I'm not really gonna say for moving between the battlefields. It'll just take like a full turn of movement to get there, rather than trying to break it down and being like, well, you got 6 more turns to get there. So,
Gotcha.
because I'm gonna give them the advantage of that too. If somebody wins on one battlefield, they're moving over to the next
It's like
one
fate
on their
rules.
next turn. Yeah. So the Lions are gonna go now, and boy, I don't think, because y'all haven't really made your presence known yet, Wolf and Yasmera. So I think what they're gonna do, I gotta bring up my actions and combat thing real quick. They're going to defend.
When this is over, we're gonna have a talk with Wolf about sharing all possibly pertinent information.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean I assume Venehn's thinking it, and
they-
is also assuming Yasmera is gonna do it.
They had no reason to know that she brought her line.
All pertinent information.
I think they're focusing on they're just focusing on defense. They get around her, kind of body blocking, defending that situation, their situation there. So I'm not going to say that they leap up just quite yet to attack people that they don't know are there. That would be Garrus's turn now. Garrus, up back at the bar, the kerfuffle is just like broken out here. You see, they are. I need to take you up to my little battlefield thing here. It's not fancy, but it is going to give you all a sense of how many people you're fighting and the positioning here too.
This is gonna be a fucking jump scare.
No.
Oh, look at that.
I just have it broken up into battlefield and how people you're dealing with,
Oh,
as
dope.
6 crows pour out from the bar to fight the 3 of you.
Oh no, she's hot.
No, she is really hot.
Sorry. that was me.
Sorry, Rain. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no.
Or Olivia.
she's
I mean, both of
hot.
them. Yeah.
Both of them.
No, I mean both of them, but
Both of them, yeah.
And a Kant.
we can't show
Just-
Rain because she's got her shoulders out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Kant's got his titties out too. So,
That's true.
so
Is that
yeah,
the model
Garrus.
of the Kunari that's from the tarot cards?
Might be.
It looks very similar.
It looks
I
like it.
love it. I love it. I love it. Show
So
cats out.
as
I'll show cats.
as the crows are pouring out from the bar to attack you, drawing their knives and preparing to kill you here on the street, Garrus, what do you do?
I think Garrus has just been making an absolute show of this whole entire combat. Like, he is yelling, and you are seeing Garrus the most happy he's ever been in a very long time. And the first thing he does, he just runs at this one crow, drawing his greatsword, and just a whole big ol' swing right at them, like a hard one.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and reposition this just a little bit to give context, because it's Garrus up front, and that's way I can get track of who's in melee and who's kind of in the back. All right, make your attack.
Okay, does a Does a 21 hit? You're muted.
Shoot. Yes, that hits.
Okay. That's 4 stun points also.
Okay.
Okay, because I forgot I can do so much stuff because of all my stuff. Okay, I would like to do, because of my heavy weapons heavy weapon skill, I'm gonna do a mighty blow for 1,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do a pierce armor for 2. And because of my duelist mastery, I get to ignore armor when I pierce armor.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And actually no, I'm not going to do pierce armor. I'm going to do threaten instead.
Okay.
Which is you strike a threatening pose challenging an opponent of your choice within 10 yards of you. They must make an opposed test of strength versus I must make an opposed test of strength versus the target's willpower or self-discipline. If I win, they must attack me in some way on their next turn. And because also on top of that, of my new feature of the Blade Master, because I'm appropriately equipped with my weapon, they get -1 on their willpower.
All right. So willpower, self-discipline.
Yes.
That is a 10.
Okay, so mine.
Not what I would describe as a tower of will.
No, not exactly.
I definitely got more than that. That's 11.
They're
on the
sort of in
dice.
an assassin cult. So
Okay, that's 11 on the dice right there alone. So that is 16.
16 points of damage.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
16 for the strength against their willpower.
Oh, right. Well, you succeeded.
Okay.
So they are
have-
threatened by you.
Yeah, they're threatened by me. And I like to think the way it was is that like Garas came in swinging in to like go into attack, and because they're a Tiefin Crow, they're always ready like with a quick draw strike. Like they swung at me, and there's this moment where it's like a loud clang, and when they look up, they see like Garas is holding the sword that they were swinging in his teeth, and he just grins at them menacingly and like spits the blade out and just swings the blade right back at them as like this big old counter hit.
Okay. So roll your damage on that one. You're not ignoring armor. You didn't.
I
pierce
am not
armor,
ignoring
so.
armor.
And I did color coordinate these, so y'all can
Oh.
point the different crows. So
All right, that'll be the
we'll
red
see-
one then. I'm doing
we'll
this
go
on
with
this too.
we'll go with red crow.
Yeah,
We're
the
just
red
gonna
one.
assume they're all wearing different colored cloaks.
Yes.
It's Pride Month in Thetis.
Hey!
They're all wearing their.
This is discriminating against me specifically.
Can you not? Are there any colors that you're having trouble with?
Blue, great. I'm gonna the red and what I'm assuming is orange.
Oh, underneath it, yeah.
All right, so that is 21 points of damage that I'm swinging with.
21.
Can you make one of our red ones yellow? That's probably enough.
Okay, I can do that. There you go.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah, with 21 points with your blade, you slash outwards, cutting a huge gash across their stomach. You see drawing blood splattered against the street behind you. A grunt of pain in this in this assassin's eyes as you have dealt them a pretty significant wound there.
Like Garas looks up at the one he thread and he says, like, "Come on, I thought you crows were supposed to be good fighters."
With that, we cut back to the tunnel as Venehn and Akant have taken up position, stopping halfway up the slope, looking down at the three crows that are pursuing you, drawing their blades to chase you down.
I'm gonna take pot shots while I've still got the distance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna aim. And I'm gonna fire.
All right.
At whoever's closest.
All right.
Ooh. Do I? Yeah, I'll put another poisoned swift arrow on this guy just to just to
Okay.
make things interesting.
Go for it.
So, give me the dot point. So I'll aim, and I'll fire, and I got, yeah. I got, yes, okay, 6 dot points. I can't read today is the problem, but this is 6, 7, 8, 12. Wait, 12, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
With 6 stunt points.
Nice.
The 2 of those are gonna pump hallucinogenic poison directly into this man's veins.
Okay.
So leave me with 1 of those. Okay. And then I'm gonna stunt just all over this man.
Stunt on him.
2 for poison, and I can't get it to zoom in. There we go. No, I'll use the other 4 to dual strike.
Okay.
They must be within 6 yards of my primary target.
Yeah.
I imagine so. So the result of my original attack roll applies to the secondary target,
Which also hits.
so he'll get regular damage. So the first one... Oh no, it'll be the same. Do you want me to roll damage twice, or just 1 for the 2 of them? Because I'm not...
Just do 1 for the 2 of them.
Yeah, he'll get the poison, and then they will get... Oh, that's a 5. So it's 13 damage to the one in the front and another one.
All right.
And my attack roll should have been
I'll,
higher. But...
I'll do red and blue are the 2. Do you want to poison blue or you want poison red?
Ooh, not the... Ooh, actually, yeah, not the one in the front. The middle. Whoever's in the middle.
Okay. Tell me a color.
Are they in this exact formation?
Yeah, that's kind of the formation they're in.
All right, we'll get blue. 'Cause he's slightly behind red.
Okay. So I'm gonna mark in the poison. All right.
So the
and then
shadow
roll a
is-
D6 for me.
Oh, right, it's different. It's different. It's different. He's not gonna get the shadows.
He
Or
might get
is
the
he?
shadows.
1.
Uh.
What does he get? Snakes. Snakes or something.
Okay. Well,
This is
we'll
a
find
good
out on his-
poison.
We'll find out on his turn.
No!
You fire 2 arrows in the direction
Good one.
of these 2 crows as they're rushing up this slope. Kind of slow progress is coming up to meet you. Both the arrows find their mark. One of them, the poisoned arrow, you see that one begin to kind of stagger a little bit. We'll reveal the effects of that after.
So excited.
It is Wolf's turn now. And I think Wolf... I'll ask you, Yaz, are you staying there to fire? I assume you're staying back to fire range. So I guess Wolf is probably going to do the same. And will go ahead and fire a shot with their longbow. I think they're going to attack one of the... I think the lions are giving cover to Rain there, so it's going to attack one of the lions. I'll actually go ahead and reposition them here as they've taken up kind of a defensive in front of her. We'll go with blue lion. That is not the best roll, but that is an 18, which will be enough to hit, even with their defending. Yeah, that'll be just enough to hit. That will be 3 stunt points. I forgot to do this. Oh no, activate action is a minor action, right? Or is
It's a minor. Yep.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't do this to the lion. We'll hold off on that for now. But that damage wise is going to be roll 6 plus 11 is 17 points of damage.
Woo!
To the lion, does not have any armor. All right. Like his line looks up in the direction of where the arrow came from. That is. Oh, I didn't do stunt points. God damn it! I had to re-up the stunt point thing. Combat stunts, 3 stunt points. We'll do a mighty blow and a skirmish. So roll an additional die.
Oh yeah.
Another
Get that lion out the way.
Or I actually think Wolf is going to use it to move themselves. They are going to move in a bit. They're going to strafe a little bit now they've revealed their position to kind of like duck off to the side as they fire their shot. That is the crow's turn now. We're about to have a bunch of turns.
Woo-hoo!
So the good news for those that are inside, the 2 crows that are moving up the ramp are having to move a little bit slower. So they do have to spend pretty much their whole turn closing in on you on their position, but they are able to get up into sort of a melee distance because of that. Outside, it's about to be a big old party with Garas here.
Maybe what happens to Poison Man?
Oh, right. Poison Man. I forgot. That one stays down the slope as suddenly he turns to one of the columns and goes, Hey, you. Hey, fuck off. You're not supposed to be. You come over, and starts going over to this column and just starts like kicking it and says, Get the fuck out of here. And yeah, just starts attacking.
That one's called
column.
Even the Birds Are Mocking Me.
Oh, he got his feelings hurt.
Yeah, spends
Yeah.
the next turn raving and attacking something innocuous like a tree, barrel,
I just
wagon, shrub, or
picture
bird.
This man is just like so aggravatedly upset at this pillar. Like he threw down weapons and just.
This poison
ran up-
is so good, you guys. It's just so good.
We should do this
They
all the
just-
time.
They just lose their turns in the most amusing way possible, and it makes me really happy.
Doing this. Like, this should be our
And
thing.
sometimes they attack their allies even, but at the very
Yeah.
least, they just lose a turn being completely rambunctious, and it's fabulous.
So I'm gonna put blues back here. Yellow and red are kind of getting in the mix now. I think Garas, you're about to get ganged up on because Carter and Livia are still across the street. Y'all haven't really like revealed
Carter and Olivia are
yourselves
just
yet.
watching Garrus having the best day ever.
Yep.
She looks
That's
over
exactly
at
right
Carter.
there.
It's like, does he have this? Does he need us? Oh, maybe we should hope. Let's go ahead and see how this turn goes for Garas. I'm gonna say 2 of them aren't able to get in to attack this turn. The other 4 are. So Garas, that's a 20. Yeah, that's a 23.
That hits.
I'm gonna have to do these separately so I don't do their stunt points. So that's 4 stunt points. Oh yeah, no, I was gonna do this. I was gonna skirmish you, kind of kick you out into the street as this one just like walks up towards you, slashes you with a short sword, and then Sparta kicks you off the ledge there. Is gonna use the poison stunt for 3 stunt points. Which means for the next 3 turns, actually, no, he's going to use all 4 stunt points. No, he's going to still skirmish. So 3 stunt points. Next 3 turns, you're going to take 1d6 penetrating damage at the start of each turn.
Got it.
Damage wise, that is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Minus your armor. Whatever your
Minus
armor
armor,
is.
minus. So it's
Yeah,
14,
don't
so
forget
that's
that. Second attack is a 21.
That hits.
No stunts. That is 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Third one. That's trip sixes. So a total of 28 to hit.
Hits.
I don't think the game doesn't say whether I can poison you more than once. I'm not going to. 'Cause I'm
I
not
don't
that
think you
mean.
can double dip. It was saying poison, like in Venom, you can't heighten a poison or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah. That makes sense. It's gonna do a lethal blow. On that. So that is gonna be an extra 2d6, 3d6 total. That's 18 points of damage.
Okay, that's minus 7, so that's 9.
And then the last one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For no stunts on that one for 10 points of damage.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
And yeah, that's
I think
the crow's turn.
after all of that, Garas he just got like jumped by all these crows, and he's like cut up and slashed up and everything, and he like looks up, he spits out blood to the side. I said I thought you crows were good at fighting.
They're just enraged right now, slashing at you with daggers and kicking you to the ground. Is I think at that point when Olivia's like, yeah, maybe we should help. We should probably help. And starts.
He's fine.
starts
Like,
moving.
he's having so much fun.
Carter's just like playing solitaire on the street. Akant's turn. Akant's gonna rush down red team member here. And,
Yes, tank for me. Please,
takes
Daddy.
takes his halberd and is
very
going
small.
to gonna make an attack with it. That is. Did I not? Oh no, I didn't put none of Akant's abilities or anything on here. Ruh-roh. That's fine. I'll do that during one of your turns. That is going to be a 16. That misses. Akant swipes at at the crow, who just dodges out of the way. Massive swing, but does not connect against this crow that rushed up on him.
Come on, old man, pick it up.
Just says, "All right, you're back in the swing of things." Okay, all right.
Now,
It is
now
that-
you're getting back in the swing of things.
It is Yaz's turn now.
okay. Minor action to coat 3 arrows in our fun hallucinogenic deathroot poison. They will be 3 swift arrows. And yeah, I know she's got cover, but is it possible? I know she'll have cover for it, so it'll be harder to hit her. But is it possible to hit her at this point?
It is possible.
It's just gonna be harder.
It's just very hard.
Okay. I would also like to backstab with my major action. So I would-
Okay, yeah, because she doesn't know where you are yet. So
She does not.
She'll have to make a perception check.
Perception check, yes. And I will make. Woohoo! Okay. That is. Oh, it's exactly what I rolled for my last one. It's a 22.
Okay. She got a 21.
Woo!
So you do succeed.
Spicy.
Okay, so I get the +2 from the swift arrows and a +2 from the backstab to hit. Awesome. All right, so we're rolling with a +11 here.
All right.
Ooh, okay. That's a 20 to hit with 4 stunt points.
20 misses.
Oh, fucking hell!
With the cover bonus from the lions.
Oh,
on
with the
top of her.
cover bonus, I was
Well,
like, "What?"
She has
the
a
fuck?
very high defense, and the cover bonus puts her over that.
When was the
Shit.
last time we missed?
It's been a
Right
been a
here, right
while.
now, baby.
Yeah, the arrow.
Let me just make sure. Let me make sure I got a 4, 4, 1. So that's a 9. Plus 11 is 20. Oh, yeah, that's a 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, she is a alliance with +2, +2, 4. Yeah, she's at a 23.
Damn. Okay.
With that, yeah.
Noted.
So, that is, yeah, Yaz, you fire your crossbow, and it's a very tight window, and she just notices out of the corner behind, ducks out of the way as the arrow streaks over her head.
Damn it. Hide back in the shadows again.
All right. That will be Carter's turn.
So Carter's going to turn to Livia, and he's going to say, I apologize that it has not come up yet. However, I hope given your station you have no compunctions against association with form of spellcaster, you could say. And before she responds, he's going to activate combat mode and the Fade Shroud. And then I'm going to... Am I within, say, 30 feet of Garas?
Oh, yeah.
He's there, like, across the street? Yeah, okay, cool. Then, so he starts to flicker into the Fade, and he brings his halberd up and slams it on the ground, and that Fade energy transfers to Olivia and Garrus's weapons. At least it does if I don't blow
fuck it
up.
up.
Yeah. Nope, I did not. And I did get 4 stunties.
The idea that it never came up that Carter is a mage is very good to me.
Yeah.
Because why would
There
we...
was a moment where she suspected, there was a moment of tension back at the Red Jenny, but yeah, never.
Why would we have to explicitly say that? Everybody knows.
I apologize, you're not part of our friend group.
Okay, so we're gonna go for the quick casting because that's great. So immediately after casting the telekinetic weapons, I'm gonna go right into a Fade Step.
Okay.
I always wonder if everybody at home is super excited when it's Carter's turn because he says something different than the rest.
It's crazy every time. It's absolutely crazy.
So I know I'm always sitting here for Carter's turn, yeah.
What's gonna happen now?
Oh man, I just barely made casting the Fade Step. That was close.
Ooh.
But yeah, let's burn 9 mana on that to get the maximum damage or maximum bonus to the attack. Let's see here. 9 plus it's 12, and then how's a 17 to hit?
17 just hits.
Nice. All right. So that's going to be 2d6. Great, I rolled 2 1s. That's fine. 2d6 plus 14, so 16 points of damage.
All right, 16 points of damage.
And yeah, I'm just gonna streak up right next to Garas.
Do you want to
hit,
hit the one that was already injured or one of the other ones?
I'm gonna go for an uninjured one. We'll let Garas can have fun with his toys, and I'll have fun with mine.
Okay, I'm gonna go with yellow on this. So 16. Is that penetrating damage?
No.
Okay. 16. Still a good chunk there. Okay. Yeah, you just come flying out of nowhere. Oh.
It's actually 19 because there's 3 more from the weapon itself. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you just appear in that kind of fade, out and raising your using the halberd. You slash straight across the back of this one. Suddenly, the battlefield being divided with the crows that are just like kicking and shanking Garas, now focused back on you two, having come out of nowhere. Fantastic. Well, and that leads perfectly into Seeker Livia's turn, who also rushes in. So I'm going to put you kind of like back here, and she's going to come around over here. And she is going, and I'll just move this whole little battlefield back a little bit. Livia is going to make her attack. That one there.
If she hits, she gets an additional 7 on her damage.
Damn. Okay. She doesn't have quite the attack modifiers you do, so we'll see. Still hits though with 19, no stunts. But you said additional
7.
7. Okay. 2d6. God, double ones. Not great start. Plus 7 on her bastard sword is 12, so 14 points of damage. Bring it to 10. Okay. All right, so as you appear there, she just comes storming across, like fully charged in armor, bringing up her sword and striking down at the one on the other side, further splitting this battlefield. These crows now kind of surrounded by the two of you and Garas as well, now having to kind of divide their attention and figure out if there are any additional threats that might be coming. That is the end of this round, which brings it back to Rain. Rain looking up where Wolf, I think she catches Wolf as they're strafing across the side. I think there she is going to attack Wolf as her primary target here.
That seems right.
Well, she's going to attack Wolf first because she gets 2 attacks. Let's see. So she draws this beautiful longbow. It's made of this like white, like birch wood. Draws an arrow and fires. First attack is at Wolf is gonna be a 18 to hit with 1 stunt point. I don't even think. Yeah. Oh, she's gonna skirmish Wolf. That's what she's gonna do. She clips, aims and fires and hits Wolf right in the ankle as they are kind of just skulking around the edge, causing Wolf to tumble forward and down into the cistern, splashing into the water there, bringing Wolf down to her level. Also dealing 14 points of damage, which Wolf has an armor of 5, so it's 9 points of damage to them. And she looks at the two, I think before she makes her second attack, she looks at the 2 lions next to her. She's shaking the effects, and she says, "Go, kill the other one up there. This one's mine." And she's going to fire another arrow at Wolf, just determined to kill them. That to hit is... Oh, gosh, it's really so bad. That's a 20 with no stunt points.
And that's bad.
And that is bad. That's 17 points of damage to Wolf there. It's another 12.
You gotta kill her ass.
Yeah, she's just gonna focus down Wolf until they're dead. That is Rain's turn. So the 2 lions, the goodest of boys, are gonna go running up to find Yasmera. They have a speed of 15.
I mean, she's a cat person, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah,
Definitely
we
a
just
cat
talked
person.
about this.
We just talked about this. She's definitely
She
a
is
cat person.
I don't think I'm debating. Is it 15 and I forgot? Is it 15 meters or is it 15?
This game is in.
Yards. I think it's in yards. That's a pretty good distance.
45 feet. Yeah.
15 yards? Yeah.
I don't think it'll be quite enough for them to get up to, so I am going to have them take both their move actions to get there.
For our folks at home who live any fucking where else, a yard is 3 feet, which is 12 inches.
Which also probably means nothing to you if you're...
But those are things you can Google.
A yard is a little less than a meter.
Yeah.
So...
Just a smidge less.
Oh, I thought a meter was smaller.
I thought... I don't know. We don't need to
up.
debate this. We don't need to debate this.
Tell us in the chat. We're stupid.
But they're going up to... They corner you, as Wolf is now down in the water. That is their turn, though. And it's
Yard
back
is slightly bigger than a meter.
All right. Garas, is your turn.
I learned something useless and stupid in school.
So what I'm going to do is, the one guy, that red one right in front of me, I now have the nice little boost from Carter now too, which is wonderful.
Yes.
And don't forget, with you, that also means you can pierce armor for 0.
Yes, pierce armor. What was like the other bonus I got again?
+7 to the damage.
Okay. I'm going to use bluff first against the red guy.
Okay.
So first use minor attack to deceive him. It is communication deception versus the opponent's willpower, and because I have a sword and master of the blaze, willpower is -1.
All right. So I'll just roll a flat roll for this one. That's an 8.
Right there is a 18.
Then definitely fails. This one's still taunted by you.
Yeah, Garas just does, like, as he's about to swing, Garas does this thing of like that, and then he says 2 for flinching, and then he swings the sword at them. So because of this, if I make a melee attack, I get a +2 bonus and inflict 1d6 extra damage also.
All right.
That is a 21.
21 definitely hits.
All right, 21, but no stun points. Doesn't matter because I get to pierce armor for free. And because of my duelist mastery, pierce armor does not do half, it just ignores armor altogether.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
6 plus 2.
I love doing a lot of damage myself, but I think one of my favorite things to do is use telekinetic weapons on Garas, because
To give other people,
It's so good. It's such a good combo.
Really good.
Uh, 25 points of slashing damage, ignoring armor completely.
Oof.
Big hit.
He's still up, but not.
God, I bet he wishes he wasn't.
But
Yep.
really regrets being up. Yeah, you fully like eviscerate this dude. He's gutted in front of you, blood spraying. You see like Woozy kind of standing. It's just like, because you've taunted him. It's like, I got it. I can do this all night and all night. He's like, his sword is like barely hanging in his hand.
You sure you maybe want to take a break? And,
No, got it. I got it.
Oh, you sure? I mean, because wow, I'm honestly surprised you're lasting this long. But cool. Whatever you want to do, let's go.
That's a lot of blood. It's
You
your
should-
blood.
No,
Your blood.
no, that's your blood. But you know what? If it makes you feel better, let's just say that.
Gary's just sort of pushes him over.
Oh man, stiff breeze could take this dude down. It is Ven's turn now.
Nobody's in melee with me still, because I can't.
A con
Sorta
kind
took
of charged to meet them. Yeah, nobody has like gotten fully in your face
All
yet.
right, we love a good tank.
Yellow looks like they're heading that way.
Yeah,
but
we'll
Con's
see
gonna-
about that, because that was gonna be my next question. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's the same old song and dance. I'm looking at yellow. Akan's got red. I'm gonna aim and fire.
All right.
Or do I also make this man hallucinate? I'm gonna save it.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna call this one a wounding arrow. Which will give me some extra damage if I hit him. So, for me, aim is +2. Which makes my attack a 22.
22 will hit.
Great. That's with 4 stunt points. This man is not gonna suffer my stunt points. I don't think. Oh, he might. I'm gonna, up front, I'm gonna use 3. I think I can do it. Is it for 3 that I can do it? Seize the initiative. 3 instead of 4. The Viper's Blade. Thank you. For 3 of my 4 stunt points, I'm gonna seize the initiative.
All right.
Which puts me at the top of the order.
It does.
And I remain at the top of the order until someone else seizes the initiative. I fucking dare him to try.
I'm gonna move you down above Rain.
That's me. Give me the give me the 24 I deserve. And then for my lad, that's 3, 4. Okay, so with 1, because I can do it for 1 instead of 2, I will pierce armor.
Okay.
On this fool. I feel like. Wait, there's one more thing. Nope. Nope. Pierce armor. Yes, when I pierce armor with a ranged attack, the damage is penetrating and I ignore armor altogether.
Damn. Okay.
Master
damage.
level marksman. So D6 plus 8 plus 2 for the damage. So he's gonna take all of this. That's a 6 on the D6. So 8, 15. That is 16 damage directly to this man. Ignores his armor.
16, you said?
16.
Okay. Ow. Yeah, you fire this shot, like, he's only a few yards away from you. You're able to fire it, like, straight, like, through and through. Like a grunt of pain as the arrow goes, like, straight through his abdomen, and a spray of blood behind him that mixes in with the water, staggers a bit as he's still trying to, like, push up towards you.
You value
oof.
your life, you'll stay where you are.
He
I don't
does
expect
not.
him to, but I say it.
He does not, unfortunately.
Uh,
It is Wolf's turn.
Hell yeah.
Wolf is in the water. Wolf's not in a good spot. Wolf's got to move. I think Wolf have to use their minor action. I think they're going to have to use their major action too. Yeah, Wolf pushes up towards the platform here, like climbs up on top of it, soaking wet, drawing their daggers and looking across. Now it's just Rain and Wolf standing on this thing. And you see, and Wolf just cocks her and says, "I'm sorry I have to be this way." And Rain looks across, like longbow kind of dropping as she's looking like she's reaching for her rapier. And she says, "Just remember, this was your choice." As she draws her blade and prepares to face them down. We have a real duel the fate situation going on there, and I'm all fucking for it. That's Wolf's turn. It is the crows now. Oh boy, and it was a firefight. Let's start with the ballroom blitz going on out on the front lawn.
We're making some real timely references today.
I know. I'm making as many references as I
You
can.
know?
All right, so
Ballroom Blitz.
I'm
You're
gonna
funny
say,
guy.
I'm gonna say
It's a fucking good song, though.
2 attacks. Red's definitely attacking you.
Who?
Actually,
There's
Sorry,
multiples.
attacking Garas. Red is definitely attacking Garas. Has been taunted.
I do just
actually
want to
think
clarify for the folks at home, when we're referencing colors and stuff, you're not missing anything.
No, you're not missing anything. We just have them laid out so we know that, like, so I'm just not fully bullshitting who's getting attacked each turn.
Val's just tracking hit points. Don't worry, you're not missing
Yeah.
anything exciting.
I'm gonna say 1 is attacking Garrus, 2 are attacking Livia, 3 are attacking Carter. So we'll start with Garrus. That is a 17 to hit
That hits.
with 2 stunt points. Oh, did you take your penetrating damage with the start of your turn?
No, I did not. Hold on. What was it? 1d6 you said?
Yeah, 1d6.
Oh, 1.
Okay, 1 damage, and you'll have 2 more turns. I'm just gonna put a little thing here on your, so we know it's 2 more turns of that, and you are poisoned.
The fact that you are still like far and away above half health is crazy to me.
It is crazy.
I'm
2 are gonna attack Livia.
You guys are so
whose
chunky.
Defense is a 12.
Her defense is a
hits.
12?
Yeah. Not her armor. Her defense.
Oh, sorry. I was like, wait a second.
Oh wait, I should do your, that's definitely gonna hit her. I should do your damage though before I move on to her. He got 2 stunt points.
It's only a 12?
Yeah, not a lot of defense, not a lot of dexterity on her. Where am I looking?
She'll be fine. She's got magic secret powers.
Yeah.
Combat stunts. It's gonna pierce armor against you. So that will be total damage of 10.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And pierce armor is how much goes through to me?
It halves your armor, so whatever your armor is, divide by 2.
Okay. So that would be 3 instead. Got it.
All right. Attack against Livia. That is a hit with 2 stun points. It's going to use it to pierce armor. I'm going to do the other one too. That's also a hit, no stun points. So, first one. Luckily, her armor is 10. So, first one is 2 plus 9 is 11. Minus 5 is 6. Second one that hits her, it's 14 minus 10, 4 points damage. Which is good. All right, Carter, 3 attacks against you.
Do it.
First one, say 23, no stunt points.
That'll hit.
For 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Second is a 17, 2 stunt points.
That'll miss.
Is gonna pierce armor on you.
Muscle wizard.
So pierced armor is 11 damage.
Is that the third one?
No, that's the second one.
Second one missed. I got a defense 19 right now.
Oh, right. Sorry. I should have. Sorry. Third attack. Ooh. 25. 6 stunt points. It's gonna use 3 stunt points to. All right. You can use 3 stunt points to poison. It's gonna use 3 stunt points to do a lethal blow because they can do that for 3 instead of 5.
Okay.
So you're poisoned for the next 3 turns. Same as Garas, D6 at the start of your turn. I'm gonna mark your token so we don't forget because we're definitely not finishing this fight today. And we're gonna say you've got 3 turns.
I mean, we
remaining.
could.
Yeah, the next 13 minutes. That is gonna be 3d6. It's not too bad. 17 points of damage.
Okay. No piercing on that, right?
No piercing, so full effect. What is your armor?
10.
Oh yeah, you're bulky. That is all three of them moving back to the cistern on the ramp there. We're gonna have one is gonna attack a Kant. Nobody's poisoned. Okay, yeah, nobody's poisoned. Let me make sure I remember that. First attack against the
Not
Kant.
yet.
The Kant's defense is the Kant's defense is 14. That definitely hits. With one stunt point, which is effectively nothing for them. That's going to be 11 points of damage to a Kant. Minus 5 is 6. And then 2 more. Debating. Yeah, I think yellow is going to close the gap. With the minor action and then attack you, Venehn.
That's fair.
That's trip ones for a total of 13.
That misses.
That it does.
I just back up
so-
one more step.
Yeah, and just whoosh, dodge out of the way of their daggers. The blue one, the last guy that was attacking the pillar, has to use his turn to catch up and is now up fighting.
Oh,
Kant.
embarrassing.
That is all the crows. It is a Kant's turn now to redeem himself. Come on, buddy.
Come on, Dad.
Dad, seriously.
Dad.
I'm rolling so bad.
Hey,
It's
Dad.
2 1s and a 4.
Dad.
Yeah, that misses. Jesus.
I'm gonna have to save your dad.
You were gonna have to save my dad.
He is having a real bad day. It doesn't help.
Kant's
that didn't finish.
terrible, horrible, no good.
It doesn't help him that God didn't finish making his character sheet. So
I think
a
because
Kant
of
might
that,
be a little
he should
more.
be getting a bonus.
A
to
Kant
his
may be a
rolls.
little more powerful next session.
Oh, okay.
I think he should get a
Once-
bonus right now.
No, he's warming up. No, I did give him a slight bonus to his attack. He just still missed. They have a defense of 17. So he, yeah.
I can't believe that he can't hit that.
Whoa, dude.
Listen, he's a talker,
Oh.
not a fighter.
Then he shouldn't have volunteered for the fight.
Yeah,
He
Dad.
can fight. He's just not as good as Talus is.
Well,
Yaz,
she's not here.
Thankfully. Yaz,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay, I have 2 gigantic lions in my face, correct?
Yes, you do.
Lovely. We're gonna say, I think I'm gonna have to count on skirmishing here, because I gotta get at least one of these fuckers out of my face. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, why not? We'll see if this works on a lion. I'll
Okay.
use one of the death root swift arrows on this. Why not?
I hope it's the birds one.
I really hope it's the birds one too. Okay. So,
God, if this hits, we're basically having a lion tripping out on catnip.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Just do the thing where they just rub their head against the floor randomly.
Okay. That's good. That's a 14 plus 9 is a 23 to hit. Why can't I
Yeah.
have done that for fucking rain? Okay. So that is
I will say, because they are in melee, it would have been a -2, but it still hits anyway. So
Okay.
don't worry about it.
sweet. That is 4 stun points. One of which, well, probably 2 of which I will use to skirmish, because I
Okay.
need at least one of these fuckers out of my way to make my way down to help Wolf here. Or I can move myself too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can move yourself.
Okay, I've got 4. Yeah, I'm not really wanting to hurt the lions. I'm gonna use. Can I use 3 of my 4 to move myself?
Okay.
So that's gonna be. What is that? 6 yards.
Okay.
And I'll use my final one to rapid reload because I had to use my minor action to reload just then.
Gotcha. Do you want, with your skirmish before you do damage, do you want to skirmish along the wall or like along the edge of the cistern and stay up here with the lions, or are you wanting to skirmish off the edge and jump into the water?
I'm trying to skirmish off the edge to go help Wolf.
Okay, gotcha. So you leap off the edge. For Wolf up here, you leap off the edge. You're now in the water. Just sploosh down into it as you're firing your crossbow back at them. Go and do your damage against the lion.
Beautiful. Ooh, that's 21 points of damage.
Do you want to apply that to the one that was injured already, or the one? That
Yes, let's just go ahead and do that.
All right, that one was not looking great. That's a hurt kitty.
And then I do need to also roll a d6 for the death root.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's it's a 4.
The sky. The
This hideous sky. Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, God. Somebody remember that for next time.
I will. Oh, believe me, I will.
I'm marking them as poisoned for now.
Yay.
All right. It's a one very confused cat. That is Yaz's turn. Carter, back to you. We're going to finish out the round with Carter and Livia, and then we'll call it a session.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack on the one that poisoned me.
All right. I think that was pink.
I think you said a 17 just hit, so a 16 does not. Would that be correct?
16 does not hit, no.
Well, that's stinky because that's all I can do then.
Yeah, you
Oh,
swipe.
then I should take some damage.
Oh, yeah, roll your d6.
5.
Yeah, you swipe your halberd towards that one, dodges out of the way. Yeah, these guys don't have a lot of hit points. The one thing they're good at is dodging hits. I was like, I gotta give these guys a good defense. So they do avoid that. Livia is gonna go. She's gonna take her swing and hopefully hit if one of my NPCs can hit anything. That does hit. That is an 18 with no stunt points. 2, 6 plus 5. That's 15 points of damage. We'll say that's to the same one. So it's 11 total. That one's pretty hurt. All right. And that brings us back to the top. But unfortunately, we're going to have to end it there. Venehn is going to get to take...
I'm on top now.
Another turn. Very exciting stuff. So
Not a thing that
very
happens
nice,
for Venehn very often.
No, not
Yeah,
a thing.
Venehn being on top, that's rare.
So we're gonna go ahead and call our session there, everyone, because we still got a lot of ground to cover here. Let me move some less dramatic music, and we'll go and do our stars and wishes. Awesome, good session, y'all. Everyone having fun?
Yeah.
So
Good.
much fun.
Good. I'm very nervous for Wolf.
We'll save them.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Hopefully.
He'll be fine.
They'll be alright.
Hopefully. All right.
They
That's what
just
we're
took
gonna-
a shit ton of damage. That's why I literally leapt into a fucking thing of water, because, yeah.
I'll give a status update for the NPCs because I don't think I've given you guys their healths. Livia's at 50 hit points. Akant's at 81. Wolf is at 53.
I have jumped into crazier situations with fewer hit points.
Yeah, that's fair.
They'll be fine.
Alrighty. Well, let's do our stars and wishes. Van, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure thing. My star is gonna go to Sita and Carter for turning around and looking at Secret Livia and being like, "You don't have a problem with magic, right?" And then just busting out every conceivable cool spell that you could do on a turn. It was
Even if
so
you
good.
did, you're not now. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
like,
super dope.
what is she gonna do? Arrest us? We're saving the divine. Like,
Yeah.
it was just such a cool, like, it was just such a cool moment. It was just such this cool moment of like, I know where we are, I know what situation we're in, and it almost felt like I'm asking you this because I want to be courteous to you as a person, but I'm about to blast some motherfuckers with my brain. So I hope that's what you were going for, because that's what it read as, and it was badass. I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
I just want a little clip of that. It was so good. It was such a good line. Yeah, that's my star. And my wish is my wish. This is it's a random wish. Has nothing to do with the situation at hand. But it's something I've been thinking about. I want to do horseback stunts.
Okay.
I want to do a on the road just car chase stunt combat. I want to do a Fast and Furious. That's really what I want to get at. But it's
Okay.
it's horses in this world. But I want to do horseback stunts.
And we can make that happen.
I want to do a road fight. I want to do a car battle.
Some Mad Max stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, listen, we can make that happen.
I want to kill a man from the back of a horse.
Thank you, Van. Sid.
Oh, it's a lot above table today, but there were still some lovely little moments. I'm gonna say my star goes to Van, just very specifically for so nonchalantly calling a cunt daddy, which made Yaz flinch, but it delighted me, Sid. It gave me a giggle. So thanks.
Anytime.
Just this entire situation is hysterical. Anyway, it was great. My wish. I'm looking forward to. I want to see. Not to put anything on anybody else, but I really want to see like a Grave Warden training montage between like Garas and Carter. I want Garas and Carter to train together. I think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be very fun.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm here for the Rocky 2 montage.
Yes. I think it would be pretty dope.
Just running.
I don't know who would win. I really don't.
Ring the bell, Carter. Ding, ding.
I put him in a bubble and walk away. I don't-
Just Garrus beating on the sides of the bubble. You're never going to learn like this.
He just tires himself out, takes a nap in the bubble.
Yep. We have to roll him inside.
I do love that.
That's
That
me.
spell, Bane of my existence. Thank you, Sid.
It's a great wish. I want to star that wish.
Wally.
Oh boy, my star. It actually also goes to Van for calling a cunt daddy. That was so great. Because it flew under the radar so well that it was one of those catch it or you'll miss it kind of moments, and I loved it. That and just Carter giving the usual. I love it when Carter and Garas do their team up. That's like one of like thing gives me so much joy. But that's also a little star I had. My wish though is me being selfish, but I want this exploit of how Garas rolled up to an Antivan Crow hideout and challenged them all to a fight in the middle of the street to go down in some kind of legend somehow.
You know a lot of bards, and you kind of are one yourself. I mean, I
yeah.
don't think that'll be too difficult.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Well, finish this out, Sita.
Yeah, okay. I've got 2 stars for tonight because one, yeah, Garrus going up and challenging the crows was awesome, and like the first round of that fight too, getting into it and smashing the guy with the bottles is great. And then I think my other star has got to go to the moment when I jumped back to the map and I'm like, is Yasmera just fighting 2 lions by herself? Yasmera is just fighting 2 lions by herself, and then you freaking do your pat to jump shot against one of the lions to dive into the water of a cistern to save your boyfriend. Like it's all pretty awesome action right there.
In my headcanon, it was like full, like 7
Yeah.
feet of Yasmera doing a superhero landing into the cistern. Like, we're not being quiet anymore. It was so good.
Yeah, that was
And
dope.
then my wish. My wish is for Sid to have a Parent Trap moment next week.
Thank
Or 2
you.
weeks.
Thank
Something.
you.
Yep.
I mean, we've set it up. The plan is out there to
The
get
con
them
needs
in the
to
same
survive
room.
the combat, but you know.
That is true. He's got a lot of hit points. He'll be fine. The other 2 don't. They'll be good.
He's got me.
Yeah.
I'm right there. What could possibly
Yeah.
go wrong?
I was more concerned about him surviving the combat of him and her mom, but you know, that's my
Yeah.
concern.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, we'll
I'll keep your dad
And-
alive. Don't worry.
and then we'll see how y'all recover. Luckily, y'all are loaded up on like potions and stuff now, so recovering after this fight won't be such a big deal.
I'm
Between a long
just
rest.
looking forward to the post fight of just all of them back at the Red Jenny, just covered in blood, just drinking like.
Yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us for today. Thank you everyone out there for watching. We'll be back in a week, but join us in the meantime for I guess Thursday, back with Tales from Iron Country, and all sorts of other fun stuff.
Hunting down a dinosaur?
A dinosaur, yeah, fighting, digging dinosaurs.
Maybe.
Anyway, so join us for that on Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I don't remember
7.
what time we start. 7 Eastern time. And join us at our Discord for all the other stuff to keep up to date with what's going on there as well. Thank you to my lovely players for making this game a joy to run, and thank you everyone out there for watching. We will see you in a week, and until next time, good game and good night, Internet.
Par-delà le temps, la menace grandit, si loin dans